Hello, YouTube. Bearded Tamper. Um, so I cannot stop singing a song that I heard on here. And I know I'm not the only one that heard it. Doc Bravo got a package and it inspired him to write one of the catchiest songs, catchiest, the best song I think that I've heard in a long time. So good that I've been singing it ever since. I showed my wife. She's been singing it. My grandma's been singing it. My dog's been singing it. The neighbor's cats have been singing it. Everybody's singing it around me. It is a good tune, and I am surprised that he's still on the YTPC with all the fame that he's gotten now. YABO by Doc Bravo. Instant classic. Instant classic. Housekeeping. I am smoking some Sutliff Burley Light. This is it's a this is the blend that I was talking about in my press video about my local brick and mortar. It's a Sutliff brand, but I don't know what the actual name is. They call it Burley Light. They might have mixed it with something, but I'm pretty sure I saw the lady take it straight out of the bag and put it into my to-go bag. But here's the plug. Little puck, whatever you want to call it, and I just cut a piece off and rub it out a bit. Here's some of the rubbings. You know, it's a good ribbon. But it is delicious. And I'm smoking it out of my. I love this pipe. This pipe smokes burley like no other. It's another basket pipe, but from a tray. So it's a tray pipe. But it's a Capri, and it says Italy on it. Beautiful little pipe, man. I just absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Nice pipe. It's got some fill in it that you can see, you know, as the bowls heat up, the fill, you know, changes colors that they filled in the holes with. But man, it's a great smoking pipe. Love it. And I'm using my first tamper that I ever made. Yeah, it's got some cracks in it, you can see. Big old crack in it right there. But I just cut it. It was a limb off of the red oak that I got in the back. Just a small little tender limb. Whittled it out with my pocket knife. It's a great little tamper. It helps keep the pipe going. So I've gotten some comments about tampers. Some of the ones that I've had on here. So in case nobody knows, I turn tampers on a little wooden lathe that I have. It's not a business, although that would be neat. But I don't know that there's rightly a man could make a business just out of turning tampers. If he could, I would be in business. But I guess just to talk a little bit about the process and what happens, kind of show you how I began. Well, I won't show you the very beginning because that's another process. But so you have to get, I use flooring samples, like from Lowe's, some place that sells hardwood flooring. They have, the big, I don't know, 2x2 square, foot samples. And when they're clearing their stock or getting new brands in, or for whatever reason, they'll be getting rid of the samples. So I've got a stack of those, probably 3 feet high. So I've got a great deal of material for tamper making, because I don't know that you can do much with it other than that. But you gotta put it on your table saw, and then you have to rip out strips, and you cut the strips down, to however big, you want them square. So this is the thickness of the wood. So you pretty much want to make it square. You don't want a rectangle. You don't want to turn a rectangle on a lathe. It'll take longer. Plus, your tamper is not going to be that big. I mean, here's my finger next to it, and I got big old fingers. So you take your wood, cut it into strips like this. And of course, the strips are longer, and I just chop them up into whatever size I think. And you're going to have some waste also. You're going to have, I don't know, maybe this much waste on my lathe. It's an older lathe, so it's not everything I want it to be, but it's everything I need. It's a good one. Here's another one, longer one. Different kind of wood. And that makes a huge difference. Different kinds of wood. And see, it's so hard that just I burnt it on the table saw, cutting it. I mean, it doesn't take much, with hardwood, with any wood really, you get in a bind, and you can burn it like that. So I take these, I have a bunch of these cut up and chopped up, and then I drill holes in the end, because my lathe, it's got things that hold it on the end, and on the turn end, it's got three little teeth that come out, and I kind of hammer it in there. And then this end's got a hole that holds it. So I take it, and then I just use my knives, my lathe knives, and turn it. I should have been more prepared. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My lathe's right there. So this is the lathe knife, the tip of it. Got a long handle on it, so you can hold it, put it up against the rest, and go back and forth. Cut the material off. And let the chips fly. You just kind of imagine what you want. I heard, who was it? I can't remember who, but there was some stone carver back in the day. I don't know, thousands of years ago, maybe just hundreds. I don't know. I'm sure there's been a lot of people say this, but you imagine what's in there, and you just remove everything until you see it. That works sometimes, for the most part. But a lot of times I go into it and I'll cut a little too deep, or I'll take a little bit too much off on one side, and then I'll have to change gears and just kind of go from there. But it all works out. They all come out tampers. So I've kind of ran out, gave a couple away, and just haven't made any in a while. And I just turned some in the past couple days, but I've got a couple here that I want to show you guys just to show you. This is my wife's favorite one. She loves it. She is my biggest fan, by the way. She is very supportive. So this one is a good little, I like it. Looks good. Feels good in the hand. That's what's important. Just a simple tamper. I say simple, but you know, it looks pretty good. That's how big it is. I guess rather, that's how big it is. I don't know. And then this one. When I first did this one, I thought it was a good idea, but after looking at it, I just really don't. The shape of it just looks funny. You know, I was thinking like like dropping a bomb, but then a dart, like one of those cartoon darts, that they show, like a throw-in dart. But I don't know, it just kind of looks funny to me. But this one's got the dottle pick, dottle extractor, whatever you want to call it, scraper, and then the tamper. It feels fairly well in the hand. But I was thinking about, maybe you guys can help me out with this. Set my pipe down here. I was thinking about maybe just cutting it off. Right here. Kind of cut it off at this first line, and you'll have a shorter tamper here with a pick. But then you could even keep this as a tamper if you wanted to. This end. It's hard to show you and hold it at the same time. And you could keep this end as a tamper, and I don't know, maybe make some kind of dottle pick out of this or something. But that's what I was thinking. My wife says it looks okay, but when she said that, I'm like, you're my wife. You are saying that to be nice. And I appreciate that. But honestly, I don't like it even. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I can cut it off here and just kind of leave this part as a tamper. And then maybe modify this. Maybe even leave that as a tamper even. And make another little dottle pick down here. I don't know, let me know what you think. This is made out of rosewood. And this one's made out of rosewood too. And then I sand them while they're on the lathe. And then I blow them off with the air hose and put some teak oil on them. Just a light layer of teak oil, just enough to bring out the color. Gotta make them pop a little bit. I mean, rosewood's pretty, and even after a while, that tamper that I've got, the other one, made out of rosewood, I think I used it maybe in my first video, but I didn't use any oil on it, and just after the oil from my hands, it got dark like that. But I like that color, and it looks good. They look better darker, because it's more of a mahogany kind of color. But whenever they're not, it's more of it's a lighter color. Almost looks pink, rose, I don't know. But I enjoy making tampers. It's fun. I enjoy working on the lathe. Absolutely love it. That is my favorite wood tool. Um, Turning wood. I don't know. I love taking a block of wood and turning it into something. Something cool. Something that looks good. Something that other people can appreciate. That's a big thing. I give a lot of stuff away. I don't know, if I was in business, we'd go under pretty quick probably, because I'd give half of it away. Just feels good to give things away, you know. Bless other people. Yeah, so this whole pressing business it's pretty fun. I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to cane rod pipers, pressing and mixing video. I think that we could all benefit from that. Learn something. Unless you already know it all, then maybe you should be making the videos and telling us what to do. So 2 a.m. pipe on the patio has been kind of having a rough time, and he just come on and is talking about what's happening with the vein in his temple and his eyesight, and he's going to try to go back Tuesday. And buddy, just wish you the best of luck, man. We're praying for you. I know there's a lot of people on here that's really pulling for you to get better, and we certainly want you to be better, to be making. You got to make money. You got to live, for sure. But to keep making videos too. A lot of people would miss you. So thanks for letting us know that we can be pulling for you, that we can pray for you. That's a blessing. I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I think last I checked was up to 86. Every time my wife will come in, and again, she's a big supporter of mine. She's a big fan, but she'll come in and you got so and so subscriptions. You got so and so subscribers, and I think I'm up to 86 now, and that's blown my mind. She asked me today. She said, "Whenever you first started, did you think that you would be as far as you are, as quick as you are?" And I was like, "Ugh, I don't know. I didn't know how to answer that question." I was like, I didn't really think specifically that I would be at a certain point, but I thought that something would happen. I just didn't know what, and I certainly didn't expect to have this many subscribers or all the replies and just all the great people saying fantastic things, about my videos, and how insignificant I thought, that the videos were. But I mean, they're getting attention, and that's not my main goal in life, to make YouTube videos. But man, this community, it's a fantastic place to be. It is great to be here. I was on the outside looking in for so long, and I am so glad that I took that step. And Scott Gallagher, waiting for your video, buddy. I know that you're planning on making some, and as soon as you get some going, we should all jump on that. Been talking to him. It's good tobacco. It's still a little moist. And then whenever you press it down, it just gets even more. And it doesn't. It's been about a month, but it still stays pretty moist. I keep it in the jar, but it's so good I can't keep my hands off of it. I thought I'd cellar it, but no. Yeah, so I don't know if I said that. I started to, but I got 86 subs. And what blows my mind is these guys that I've been watching for years. Matches 860, Cane Rod Piper. They subscribe to my channel. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. But I mean, that's, they're people, and you gotta, tone it down a little bit. Pipes and kayaks. These big guys. By the way, whatever happened to Pastor Pipes? You still out there, Pastor Pipes? Are you doing okay, man? Last video was that tamper hack for your car, which, by the way, you couldn't do with one of mine. You would have to figure something else out because he put a magnet in his car for like a check tool. And wood is not magnetic. Newsflash. A little gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We know how to fix that, don't we? Slide one of these down there. Slide it back out. There's your gurgle. Well, just wanted to come on here and have a little chat about tampers, and this is a nice one. They're all nice. I like them all, except for this one. So don't forget, guys, comment. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what I should do, and I'll come back on and maybe show you what's done or what's not done. If nothing's done, then I won't say anything about it. But if there's enough people out there that throw up a puke emoji and say, cut that thing in half. Looks like a ugly tamper. Trying to think of something that it looks like, but I was going to say pregnant bumblebee, but bumblebees look pregnant anyways. Big old round things with the little wings. And anyway, enough about bumblebees. Enough about tampers. Thank you guys for watching. Farewell, and hope to see you again.